All right, so a very important foundational stabilization and strength exercise that I'd like us to do every day is a scale or an arabesque. Arabesque is more of a ballet move. We'll call it a scale. It's basically a modified good morning. So we're going to be standing on one leg, coming forward slowly, extending the other leg behind us, then coming on up. This is an important exercise to do because it will really strengthen our glutes and our hips, and not just one component. It's going to tie in the glute maximus, the glute medius, and the glute minimus, which are all critical to stabilization and balance, and also very helpful for some of those issues that many people struggle with low back pain, sciatic issues. This is going to really stabilize our hips. And for those of us who are past our 45th birthday, let's say, we want to prevent against osteopenia, osteoporosis, and strengthening the hip area is critical for that as well, in addition to eating properly, which is what we're working on the other side. But let's review this move. I'd like you to do 10 of these a day on each side. Now, if you're used to doing these and you can do them free form without balancing on anything, that is ideal. But remember my rule of thumb. We want form and function before we start ramping it up with either being unstable or adding weights. So right now, we can find a wall, we can find a countertop, you can find a chair, wherever you're going to be if you need a balance challenge. So we're going to, or not a balance challenge, a balance aid. We're going to start with a staggered stance. This is going to be the working leg and glute rather than the lifting one. Make sure your foot is forward, and remember we talk about that rotation of the foot. Make sure you're not rotating in or out. You want to put that big toe stable and set. Lead leg is not locked. Remember, when you put weight on a joint, we don't want to lock around the joint. So I'm going to be very straight, but with a slight bend. That heel drives into the floor. You can take your arm out for balance to the side, up or down at your side. I'm going to take my other hand slightly forward, lean forward a little bit.